Community Coalition is a multiracial social justice organization rooted in South Los Angeles. We were founded in 1990 by a group of community leaders that were concerned about the crack epidemic that was impacting their neighborhoods. They saw numerous people going to prison, addiction spreading, and a lack of a vehicle for people to get engaged. So Community Coalition was formed as a vehicle for community action, community involvement, and social change.
I said up with the people! Yeah, yeah! I said up with the people! Yeah, yeah!
But what's unique about what we're doing right now in some of the neighborhoods is that we look at the neighborhood and identify the places that people really care about. The places that make you feel good in the neighborhood, feel good about a community. The school site, the park, the businesses in the neighborhood. And so Community Coalition is really focused on Martin Luther King Jr Park. It's a park on 39th and Western, a community with deep history in South Los Angeles. The park is right across the street from a liquor store, a recycling center, and an alley that can serve as a nuisance and can serve as a danger for the kids and the families that want to use the park. So what we did is we brought people together from the community and asked the question, does this park matter to you? And if it does, what are you willing to do to reclaim it, to make it a safe place for your kids so that we can utilize it? And our neighbors and the residents got together, African Americans and Latinos, and said, yes, we want to do something. So we partnered with community residents to work with the city, at times pressure the city, to open up the rec center that had been closed for years, to increase services and programming, so we got the city to redirect and reinvest money at the park, and to open up evening programs for young people in the summer to prevent crime and violence from happening.
It's a beautiful day. Thanks to the Community Coalition, the advisory board, and the community, this is a good day. 5 years ago, I would not have recommended anyone walking through this park here, taking their kids to school. And a lot of parents didn't. They had to take the long way around to take their kids to school and also pick them up. But now they can walk through this park with confidence, and this is what we have diligently worked for to get this park for family.
Last summer, we had the first annual South L.A. Summer Power Festival, where we had booths on information on ballot initiatives. We had local artists, including Aloe Black, who's doing phenomenal in the charts right now, to come out to our community. And for South LA residents to use the park in ways that other parts of the city get to all the time. And it was a phenomenal event. We had over 1,000 people come from the neighborhood, African Americans and Latino, learning about the issues, registering to vote, and enjoying good music. One person said that she registered to vote for the first time in her life after having just become a citizen a few weeks earlier. Another member who was sitting on a lawn chair I was talking to, and he said that I've been living in this neighborhood for over 20 years and I never would have imagined pulling out a lawn chair to listen to jazz in my own community. Because these are the kinds of things you typically get to do in Hollywood, Silver Lake, Echo Park. These are not the kinds of things that we often get to do in South Los Angeles, and we want to change that dynamic. We believe that by having events like the Power Festival, not only do we bring the community together, but we begin to impact equity in a different way and advance our issues and begin to take on crime in multiple ways other than just bringing in more police and sending more people to jail.
My name is Jorge Hernandez. I am the youngest of 4. I grew up right here in Westmont, West Athens on 105th and Normandy, between Normandy and Denker. And I came to George Washington Prep here and graduated in 2001.
There are other neighborhoods in South Los Angeles that deserve the same kind of treatment as King Park. And given that we have a vision of racial equity and justice and the belief in people being able to lead change, we want to take what we did at King Park and do it in another area of the city.
I came back to my community because my family still lives here. And it's a place that we call home, and instead of moving around and trying to find a place that fits us, we decided to stay here and make this our home and make it so that our community looks like other communities.
I want to get involved because we've had some shootings closer down to the western side. We had some, not only shootings, we had fatalities within the last about year and a half, maybe about 5 that I can think off the top of my head.
I want to change that because I don't want those that come after me to experience the same thing that I have. You know, I want to make it so that my neighbors feel safe in their own home and in their own community.
What we want to do in Westmont is bring a South Los Angeles art walk that is focused on citizenship, where we bridge the larger social issues of the day around mass incarceration and the impact on citizenship, and immigration on the impact on access to citizenship in our community. And we believe that by having an art walk, not only do we promote these larger issues, but we get people together to celebrate life and to build community bonds and promote public safety.
The neighborhood, with us coming together, I feel it can't be nothing but positive. Ultimately, we can look out for each other. I think if we stand together, we can really make a change.
With your support, we will be able to see a lot of people's dreams come true here in this community. A lot of people want to see something that is in their community that they could bring their families to, and with your help, we can make that dream a reality.
LA 2050 will allow us to take our work to scale and to be innovative with the tactics and strategies we use to promote public safety. We need your help. We want to partner with you. We're excited about what this means for our community. We're excited about what this means for Los Angeles. And frankly, we think that this is a model that can be replicated across the country.